Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update from MotorBeam.
Hi guys, and welcome to MotorBeam. When TVS first launched the Apache 200, its fans were very excited. We rode this motorcycle at TVS's test track in Hosur and came out quite impressed. Then we compared this motorcycle with the Pulsar 200, and for us, this was the choice over the Pulsar. Now we've had this motorcycle since quite a few months and have piled on lots of kilometers. But how is this motorcycle to live with? Well, let's find out. The Apache 200 has been a fantastic motorcycle to ride in the city. The compact dimensions and lightweight give it a lot of maneuverability. It's very agile and it's super fun in the city. Out on the highway, it has ample grunt. But what really bothers is the seat. Quite hard. The pillion comfort is on the lower side, and thus a pillion tends to get irritated when you ride long. And the engine, although very sweet, it tends to vibrate a lot post 6500 RPM. The red line comes in at 10,000 RPM, which means for 3,500 RPM, you feel a lot of vibrations on the foot pegs and the handlebar. Yes, TVS has made strides in improving the NVH level. Unlike the older Apaches which used to vibrate all over the place, this bike vibrates drastically lesser. Our test bike's brakes aren't up to the mark. Because the front and rear discs have now started to squeak. While initial bite is lovely, on slippery roads the lack of ABS can be felt. TVS did announce ABS for the Apache 200 more than a year back, but they are yet to start sales. Now the bigger issue is with the tires. Our tester is equipped with Pirelli rubber, but sadly, it tends to wear out very quickly, especially the rear, and that begs the question, is it worth investing that extra amount when you get lower tire life? Even though the Apache 200 has a small headlight, it offers very good illumination at night. There's a good amount of spread, although it could do with slightly more power in terms of illumination. Now the instrument cluster on the Apache 200 might be a small unit, but it's very functional and packs in a lot of punch. There are a lot of features on offer, but my favorite is the top speed recorder. Because when you go out for a ride, you're definitely going to come back and snap the top speed to your friends. The other good part about the instrument cluster is the visibility. Even though it's lower down, the backlit is so good that day or night, it's always visible, crystal clear. The shift light too is very helpful. It's extremely accurate. So whenever you ride hard and fast, you know when to shift up. The Apache 200 grabs a lot of attention. At the front, the Demon Pilot lights really look very attractive. This tank is very beefy, and when you're riding it, you really love the offset fuel cap. Now these seats, the way they're positioned, the split setup also looks very nice. But what really attracts on this motorcycle is this, the exhaust. The dual barrel exhaust not only looks very good, it also sounds great like this. TVS is known for its quality. There are certain issues with the Apache 200. There's certain amount of rusting which is happening around the engine and chassis. Although it's much lesser than the Apache 160 and Apache 180, which had rusting almost all over the place. While fit finish is very good on the Apache 200, there's some squeaking sound which comes from the tank. The chain tends to dry up very quickly, which is within 200 kilometers. And while the gearbox is smooth, it does have misshifts between third and fourth gear. The tire hugger doesn't make noise unless you ride very fast over bad roads, which means it clips against the rear mudguard and makes some noise. TVS service has been fantastic. The cost of parts on the Apache 200 is very affordable and they are readily available too, unless you want replacement parts, which can take some time to come. The complete service cost is low and this motorcycle is quite easy to maintain. The TVS Apache 200 has delivered all that it has promised. It's a fantastic motorcycle to live with, it's practical, and the best of all is that it offers terrific value for money. While there are certain issues we have faced with this motorcycle, we do hope that TVS irons it out in the upcoming Acula 310. Where the Apache 200 could have been better is in terms of mileage, because our tester has been returning 30 km per litre, and if we ride a bit spiritedly, the fuel efficiency numbers drop to 25 km per litre. We would have also loved if TVS would have offered the ABS and FI versions, although they have been announced quite a long time back. I hope you guys like this video of the Apache 200. Do hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to MotorBeam.